Antonio, welcome to the Happy Handyman Show. I'm Trudy Chook.
I'm Mark Grove, guest.
Yes. Okay, I want you to get a little
Faster?
closer.
Okay.
I want you to just get closer to that so they can hear your wonderful, melodious voice.
Well, I am the announcer.
No,
No?
you're the special guest.
I am.
Uh-huh.
Stump the guest.
No. If you have never listened to this show before, let me tell you, we are broadcasting live from Johnny Chook's Home and Hardware. And for the next 30 minutes, we are going to tell you so many great things and
Yes.
so many things to do around the house. It's going to be easy and it's going to save you money.
Yep.
And if you want to come by the store, let me tell you where we're located. We're at 2361 Northwest Military Highway, which is about 2 miles north of Loop 410, right past the light at Selma. And we're going to be here till 6:30 today. Tomorrow, for your convenience, 11 to 5. If you want to call the store, if you have a question about anything that Mark and I are going to talk about, the number is 210-341-1573. And Captain Kirk, thank you for being a part of the show. I want to give a big shout out to Mariah Fields. She is a national championship water skier. Gold. She got the gold today in jumping. She jumped and went 18 foot farther than any other woman there.
In the air.
In the air. She flies through the air with the greatest of ease. So a big shout out.
On a water ski.
Yes, on water skis, yes. So I want to give a big shout out. Real proud of her today. All right, but that's not all we're going to talk about.
Oh, no. We got gobs of stuff.
We do. And we have a question right up front.
Boom.
And I'm going to let Marky read the question.
Hi, Trudy. My grass is dead and brown in spots. Is it grubs or fungus? The answer is...
grubs.
Yes.
It's grubs.
They're grubby.
They're grubby. And I think, can you get just like a little closer to that mic?
I'm eating
Oh,
the mic.
there it is. It's perfect. Okay.
So what do grubs do?
Grubs, and the way you know it's grubs and not a fungus, when you go and you have this brown patch, if you go and you pull on that grass,
Yeah, pull it up and look underneath. Look at the roots.
if it comes up in your hands, it's grubs. It will come up completely in your hand.
Because grubs eat the roots.
Yes.
And so there's nothing.
There's nothing there holding it.
Brown.
Brown
Brown spots.
And then they'll move all the way across the grass. So
There's your answer.
there's your answer. Just get triazicide. It comes in a granule and in a hose end, and that'll get rid of it for you.
All right, let's talk about cut ants.
Let's talk about cut ants.
Because we're talking about bugs.
Yes, we are talking.
All right, so what is a cut ant? Remember your dad, Johnny? He had a fruit tree,
Yes.
and he got up one morning and almost all the leaves were gone.
Yes, off that tree.
Remember that story?
Yes, I do remember that
I mean,
story.
you don't see them
Uh-huh.
because they come out at night. But they will strip a tree or a plant, and you can tell by looking at the leaves because they look like someone took a bite out of them.
Uh-huh.
So there's a lot of them around right now. They come out at night.
Yes.
So how do we kill them?
Well, why don't you tell everybody how to kill them?
Well, you have a product here from Ortho called Orthene, fire ant killer, but it also kills cut ants. Let's show everybody on you. There you go. There's a picture.
Yes.
So this is a white powder, and if you can get out at night, if you can find their trail, they make a trail. It looks like someone took a weed eater through your grass.
Yes.
Because they eat everything. But if you can find the nest, they nest in the ground, and you take a tablespoon of this and dust it out on top of that, that's it. That's all they wrote.
That's great,
Yeah.
and that'll be the end of it. Now,
Yeah.
does this stuff smell very much?
It used to.
And now
Nope.
it doesn't?
Remember the shows we would go to and the Ortho booth had this in there? And you could smell it from the whole show.
Yeah.
Get that stuff out of here. You're stinking up the booth. The show stinks.
You have to remember, Mark and I have known each
Oh,
other
we go
for
way back.
Way
Way back.
Yeah,
But-
I think I was probably 25.
The baby.
I was a child, and Mark and I would always bring Mark in at Acme Lumber Company to do the shows because we were desperate for help to be at the
thanks
show.
a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
desperate for help, and so that was a different time.
It was a long time ago. But this Orthene product also works on fire ants too. So if you have a fire ant mound, you can dust this on there too, and it'll get them.
Yes, and if it starts raining a whole bunch,
that's when they come up.
That's when they come up. Hey, big shout out to Anthony. Thanks for watching the show
Hey,
today.
Anthony.
Yay. All right, so we had a lady that came in earlier.
Oh,
okay.
wow.
And I'm going to leave this question up, okay? She came in and she approached me and she says, I want to restain my table. And I said, okay. And I want to sand off the varnish, and then what kind of sandpaper do I need? And then I want to restain the table.
Yeah, and she even was talking about paint stripper.
Yes.
She didn't know what she had on there, but it was scratched up. It might have had some white ring watermarks, something like that too. So, Trudy, you saved her so much time and money.
Yes, because I asked her, I said, is the varnish all intact? She said, yes. And I said, do you want to change the color? She goes, no, I just want it to be the same color, but I want to take care of all the surface scratches.
Right.
So we told her about a product called Restore a Finish. Restore a Finish is the only product that I know of that it will go down below the varnish and stain the wood underneath. And
it dissolves the scratches without using any kind of caustic stripper.
Right.
So it removes the scratches, it restains it, and you're done.
And you're done.
I mean, it's amazing stuff. We've both used it.
Oh yeah, yeah. And you'll see it a lot of times on like HGTV when they're redoing stuff, and they will cover they'll cover that name of it on the can, but you can see the yellow because the can
it's Howard.
Yeah, it hasn't changed in like forever. And for those of you that are watching on Facebook, down below it shows how bad a table can look, and then up above it shows how great it can look afterwards. And I'm telling you, that is no
lie. And it comes in
no
colors.
Exaggeration.
Comes in different colors too, so you want to match the color to whatever your furniture looks like. So it's an awesome product.
And it's very forgiving. I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect.
Yeah, you just wipe it on with a rag.
Just wipe it on.
Wipe on, wipe off.
Okay, and then if you wanted to just clean your cabinets, okay, you just wanted to clean your cabinets, Holloway House makes a great product called, it used to be called Fine Wood Cleaner, and they took off the fine of it. I don't know why. It's called the Wood Cleaner. It is completely water-free. It will remove all the dust, dirt, the handprints, the oil from your fingertips. You know where you always grab on your cabinet. Sometimes
right around the knob.
Yes.
Yeah.
You'll start getting real dark spots, and it's good to clean it off then because the oil in your hand will actually disintegrate the varnish.
So it's a natural cleaner for fine wood. It removes old wax and dirt.
Yeah.
And look right here, it says coconut.
It smells wonderful. It smells like you're at the beach.
Oh.
Yeah. It smells like you're at the beach.
So it's a nice all-purpose cleaner for the cabinets.
Yes. Yes.
Awesome.
All right. Let's talk about the new Rust-Oleum.
Oh man, that you just when you think spray paint can't get any better,
right?
Rust-Oleum comes out with a new spray nozzle, and we're showing it on Facebook right here. But the nozzle has different settings, so you rotate the setting depending on what kind of spray you want. So number 1 is a high output. Number 2 is a standard spray. Number 3 is low. And
you know what the low is for?
Low. How low can you go?
It is for, like, if you're spraying something real small, and if you hit it with,
you don't want a lot of volume.
You just want it so it won't splatter and it won't drip.
Like a psst.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's low volume. And then you can change the pattern to a vertical fan for number 4, or number 5 is horizontal. So how cool is that?
And y'all want to know something funny? When I got there and I saw those different little dials on the head.
What did you think they were?
I thought it was, well, if one gets clogged up, we'll just move to the next one, you know?
Next.
Yeah. But no, they had a much better idea.
More better.
Yes, and so they come in like a lot of colors.
Yep.
And this one, it's a satin, but you can also get, I think, a semi-gloss.
And gloss, and they come in colors.
And so it just really perfects your spray paint. Do you remember when spray paint really wasn't a really good product?
Yeah.
It just, yeah.
No, I would much rather, if you have a small project, it's just a lot easier to spray it than to get out a brush and the paint, and then you got to clean the brush, yada, yada, yada. And spraying gives such a nice fine finish. There's no brush marks.
It does now. And all the spray paints go over everything.
They stick to everything.
Yeah, that used to be we had a spray paint for wood. We had a spray paint for metal. We had a spray paint for plastic. But not anymore.
So I'm going to try and, I'm going to quiz you now, Trudy.
I'm ready.
This is a spray paint question.
Okay.
All right, after you're finished spraying, how do you keep the can from clogging up?
You turn it upside down and spray until it's not spraying any paint.
Wow, you passed. You may pass.
I passed.
That is so true.
Do you realize how long I've been doing this?
I know. I'm
45 years.
trying to stump you. Dang it.
No. Okay. You want to do the mystery question?
Oh no.
Here it goes.
We don't. The envelope, please.
Okay. Trudy, it's hot outside, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes. Speaking of hot out, my AC unit is creating a puddle. What could be causing that?
Oh, I know that.
Okay. You go.
There's a drain line that comes off of all air conditioners, okay? And what happens is, in time, that line clogs up with crud.
Really
Hard water,
crud.
it's nasty.
Yes.
Yeah, and so you've got to clean that line out periodically. You just can't leave it.
No, what do they clean it out with?
Well, I'm asking you, what do
A lot of times you can use just bleach.
Bleach, all-purpose bleach. Now, where is that line? How do you get to it?
I'll tell you where mine is. Mine is right by my unit.
Yeah, they all
Underneath
usually
them,
are.
close by the pan.
Yeah, and there's a white PVC pipe that comes off of the drain pan, and there's usually like a P-trap, and there's usually a pipe that has a cap on the top of it. You take the cap off, put a funnel in there, and bleach. Bleach works good.
Now they do also make, and I'm just out of stock in it right now, an AC pan treatment. Okay, and you can put, they're like little Alka-Seltzer pills, okay? And you just put them down that drain, you just plop, plop, plop.
Fizz. I'm sorry, that's another ad.
I know, that's literally
And you know what?
it is.
Oh, brother. And you know what I did?
What?
Because I did this just a few weeks ago.
What, tell me.
Well, I put the bleach down there and all that, and then I'm going, man, I want to blow it out. You know, I want some force.
Oh,
So I got really smart. Guess what I did?
tell me.
I got my leaf blower.
You got your leaf blower?
My cordless leaf blower, and I put it on top of that little pipe. And of course, the leaf blower hole is really big,
Yes.
and the pipe is really small.
Yes.
So I got a rag, and I put it around there, and I put the leaf blower over the hole, and wah!
And did that work?
Whoosh!
It did work.
Yeah, because I went outside, because there's outside your house.
Yes.
You'll see where that drain line is.
Uh-huh.
Ew, nasty, gunky. Blew it out, baby.
Oh.
Boom!
Okay, somebody said, Amber Strainer, she says, Mark. Well, hi, Amber. Thanks for
Amber
being...
Strainer, I know them. I was in their office today.
You were.
Yes. Hi, Amber.
And welcome to the show today. I just wanted to let y'all know we have another event coming up real soon. Last week we did the Milwaukee event, and it was a tremendous
Milwaukee Tools.
success.
Red. Nice.
I mean, y'all all came out in force in that and just got such great deals. We gave away so many batteries. I mean,
Oh, the batteries are where the money's at.
yes.
And you gave away
Milwaukee-
batteries?
Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
Yes.
What a deal.
Milwaukee really took good care of us.
Nice.
And let us be able to do that for all our customers. So, but that event's over, and the next event is called an end of summer sale, and it's going to be next weekend, August 23rd and the 24th, and we're going to have, it's mainly going to be in the gift shop, And so there's going to be a lot of things that, like different candles, Farmhouse Fresh, Michelle Designs, Trap, Lola's Bags, garden flags, Bosch scented shower filters, pool floats, and a whole bunch more. And guess what we're going to bring back? We're going to bring back Spin the Wheel.
Oh.
Yes. And so not only will you get a big discount on the stuff that we are going to be selling for the summer sale, but you'll get to spin the wheel.
And what does that do?
Oh, it'll give away free prizes, extra discounts, discount coupons on future purchasing. And so it's going to be a really good sale, and you don't want to miss it. So it's going to be next weekend, and come by and take a look. Okay.
All right. And we have a question here.
Okay. All right.
Revised.
Okay.
And Mark. Oh, thank you. Oh,
we already
threw it away.
Yeah, we did. We
was
already
it the grubs?
answered it. Yeah, no, that was the AC. It's hot.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah, everyone has to clean out their line.
Okay.
It gets grubby.
All right. So we've been talking a lot about bugs. Okay?
Yeah.
So we're going to talk about one more thing. About
inside the house, because when it gets hot, guess who wants to come in and visit? The bugs, the roaches and the spiders and all that. I mean, it's hot outside for them, so they're coming in where the AC is.
Yes.
So tell us about Clobber.
Okay, let me set this up a little bit. How many of you have a pest control service, and they come like every 90 days? Hi, Cindy, how you doing? And but before your 90 days is up, maybe you see a little critter running across. Maybe a roach, maybe it's ants, you know, maybe it's silverfish, and your 90 days is not even up, and they're not even going to be here. So what do? Well, you go and you get your can of whatever, right?
Right.
Well, what if I told you you could be your own pest
exterminator?
Control? Yes.
I am the Terminator.
Yes, you could be the Terminator exterminator.
Ooh, that's good.
Yes. And
so Clobber will do it.
Yes, it will. All right.
Let's see what's in it.
Now let me give you some history. It's
oh, permethrin.
yes, it's just
0.50%. That's strong.
It is strong. So it's got a knockdown effect.
But tell us about permethrin. Where does it come from?
It comes from a flower.
Yeah, so it's not going to hurt you.
Yes, no. It's considered natural.
It's very al natural.
Yeah.
But it works.
But it's not natural to the bugs.
They don't like it.
No, they don't like it. But let me tell you a little history. About 1 million years ago, we had a product like this, and it was called Dr. X. You remember?
I had a can not too long ago.
Okay. It's been like 25 years since.
Like it was probably banned by the EPA or something.
Knows?
It was too good.
It worked. It worked really good. Yes. And so then they closed, okay, and then the next one that came up was called Shoe Fly.
Oh, yeah.
And he was out of Florida, and he was really good. Same kind of thing. It worked so well. You could be your own pest control. And then he died, and then the family didn't want to go forward with it. And,
okay.
and probably because they had made a lot of money with Shoe Fly.
It's retired.
Yes, they could retire. So then I went about trying to find another product that was the same thing, sprayed the same way, was a water-based, oil-infused pest control, so that you can do it yourself. I mean, a can of Clobber will have a 90-day residual. They say 60, but I promise you get 90 days out of it. And this is all you do. In the morning, getting ready to go to work, I go put Little Max in the car. Then I go back inside the house, and I quickly spray around all the baseboards. I open up where my sink is in the kitchen.
Oh, yeah.
And I spray under there, and then I spray the window seals, the door seals, and I'm done. Takes me maybe 4 minutes.
Yeah, and you're done. But
and
can I add one thing? Under the sink,
yes,
where the drain goes through the wall, the P trap right there.
Yes.
There's usually a little hole.
Yes.
And that goes into the wall. Spray some in there because that's where they are.
Yes.
They're
if
in
you
the
haven't,
walls.
yeah. If you haven't already taken like that expanding foam.
Yeah. But if you can get it in there, spray it in there,
Yes.
unload it.
Yes. And then that's it. I mean, you're done for 90 days. You won't see a bug. Oh, if you do see a bug,
they'll be dead.
They'll be heads up.
Like, oh, this stuff really works.
Yeah, feet up. And that's it. The one I want you to use inside the house is called Clobber. This stuff is made right here in Texas, okay? There is a second one that is all oil-based, and it's called VS102.
Okay.
VS102.
But that's outside.
Is used like in the garage, in the shed, in, you know, the boathouse, because it is oil-based. So it has a longer residual, but it stinks.
What about scorpions?
It gets rid of scorpions.
Good, because when it's dry right now and hot, the scorpions, if you're out in the country, they will come in.
Yes. All right. Now you brought these brushes in, and you were playing with them earlier.
I did. We
tell
have
what's special about these brushes?
Well, we have a painter, a professional painter, that comes in here, and we got him a couple samples of these brushes.
And it's called
Just Paint. And what makes this brush so special is that the bristles are super soft on the end, and each individual bristle is like a needle, like a point. It's not flagged. So you don't get any brush marks when you're doing your project.
It just flows.
Goes with the flow.
Especially if you pick the right paint.
Yeah, and you have the right paint.
Oh, absolutely. We got the right paint. Benjamin Moore.
But the best paint is not any good without the best applicator.
That's true.
So, I mean, if you use a cheap throwaway brush, you're going to see brush marks. So this brush is highly recommended.
Let me remind you again that we have a ceiling fan sale going on right now for existing ceiling fans in the store. If you have a ceiling fan and it costs, and you're buying it, it's $120, it's $25 off. If it's $200, it's $75 off. And if it's over $300,
How much?
it was $50, and then it's $75 off. But let me tell you, it's a great deal on ceiling fans, but it has to be what we have in stock. And so you don't want to miss out, because they're all lifetime warranty.
Might as well get them now while it's hot,
Yes.
right?
And if you're asking, are you not going to sell ceiling fans? Absolutely, but they'll all be special order, because let me tell you, this new fan company, they change styles like this.
So it's hard to keep up.
It's hard to keep up. So I want you to have the best of the new, and so the best way to do that. And let me tell you how long they take to get in here.
How long?
5 days.
Well, that's nothing. You can
No.
wait 5 days.
5 days, that's it.
And what do you do with the ceiling fan when it gets cold and winter comes?
Well, you can put it on reverse.
Yes, and what does that do?
That will take the heat that is on the ceiling
Up and pushes it
down
You got
on
it.
you.
Did anybody know that?
Sure they did.
You know
They
it.
listen to this show all the time, and so they're
Reverse your ceiling fans.
But let me tell you what's special about the Hinkley fans.
It's the pitch.
It's
Here comes the pitch.
it's the pitch, yes, but we're talking about reversing. They have the slowest reverse that there is in the market. So it is just a gentle push instead of it just going this, yeah. It's a gentle push, and so it really does push the warm air down on you.
Because hot air rises.
Yes, it does. And if you don't believe me, put your ceiling fan on reverse right now and see if it doesn't get a little warm in the room.
It's up there.
Yes, it is up there.
And then the pitch of the angle of the blade is a little bit more, so it cuts into the air and it moves more air.
Do you know that you will feel 7 degrees cooler with a Hinkley ceiling fan?
I need that right now.
You do need that
I
right now.
need that in my car.
Sure.
A ceiling fan in the car.
A ceiling, that's called an air conditioner.
Oh, okay. AC. Hit it.
Okay. Yep, that's
There's
our
the music.
Okay, let me tell you where we're located again. I've had so much fun. I'm so glad you came
Yeah,
and
I
did
am
the show
too.
with me.
We did good.
Yeah, we did real good. All right, we're located at 2361 Northwest Military Highway, which is about 2 miles north of Loop 410. If you want to call the store, the number is 210-341-1573. And that's it for this week, folks.
All right.
It's time for you to roll up your sleeves and get busy on some of these projects we've been talking about. But by all means, you remember one thing, it will always be a great day to paint.
Amen.
See ya.
Bye.